Throughout the hunting season, Jimmy had seen this inferior buck on his farm. It was a large-bodied deer, at least several years old, but it never grew large antlers for a deer of that size and age. This deer only had 2 points on the left side and 3 on his right side, and 1 broken off along the main beam. His brow tines never grew past an inch, so could not be counted. Frequently seeing this buck was annoying to Jimmy. He acted like a dominant buck, but was getting into fights and likely passing on his inferior genes to future generations. Jimmy was beginning to think he needed to be culled from the herd. It wasn't until late in the rifle season that Jimmy decided to harvest this deer.
He ran into the woods right in this area here, and I marked the area, and I went back to the house and recruited Paul. He's out here with me, and he's going to help me find my deer. We're going to do a little blood trailing here now and see if we can't find him. I know I got a good hit on him, so he shouldn't be too far back in the woods. And we'll see if we can't get him. I'll be back with you here shortly after we found him.
Get that edge of those woods, go wide open. Zigzagging right now.
Hey Paul, looks like we got blood here.
Good blood trail. Going right down through here.
Oh yeah.
There. Bald right there on his back. Well, we found our buck. He's a nice buck, big bodied buck, probably about a 2.5-year-old buck. And I've seen this buck several times as I've been hunting this year, and every time I've seen him, I've just let him go. Didn't want to shoot him. And I can tell he's really been doing a lot of fighting. He's broken off a lot of his points. He's got a lot of scars on his body. He's really had a rough way to go this season, looks like. But I decided, I saw him today. Several does come out in the field in my food plot up here with clover. Probably had about 9-10 does out in the field, and he came out just before dark, piddling around. He wasn't eating, wasn't really after the does. He just came out, and I filmed him for a little while with no intentions of shooting him. And then I thought I'd take him, and kind of glad I did now, because as I look at him, for a 2.5-year-old buck, he's just not what he should be genetic wise. I think just all but doesn't have brow tines. He's probably would have definitely been bigger than this next year, but probably never really the trophy that you know we all look for. But he'll be good in the freezer, I'll tell you that. Paul, I don't know how I'd done it if you hadn't come out here to help me get him out. He's at least 50-60 yards back in the thick woods here.
He's got a lot of mass on him. Really.
And we're gonna have to get him out of here.
Yeah, he's got a big body on him.
Big body.
He'll be a chore to get out. But
yeah.
He's got really long main beams.
Yeah, he does. He does. And but it's amazing how many pictures I've got him on. A lot of my still cams pictures, and you'll see. I've actually got him in a lot of my camera that mounted on my gun, where I've had him in my sights on several occasions, and
yeah, I see what you're saying about being a 2.5-year-old. You really would want to see larger brow tines, and
Yeah.
and he's missing the what looks like it could be a G2 should really be there. So
Right. It's just you know, I'm not sure how much better he would get, and I've seen, of course, a fair bit better than that in the herd that I'd rather be doing the gene passing around here.
yeah,
But this one definitely broke off.
yeah.